Joet Gonzalez versus Isaac Dogboe. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So this fight between Joet Gonzalez and Isaac Dogboe is scheduled for 10 rounds. Yes, keep in mind 10 rounds, not 12, but 10, to take place on the 23rd of July 23, 2022. Over at the Grand Casino in Hinckley, Minnesota, USA, to be shown live here in the States on ESPN Plus. So tune into ESPN Plus if you want to see this fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight, and apparently it's a title eliminator fight, I believe, for the WBO title. And the winner of this fight will most likely fight Emmanuel Navarrete in the future in a rematch. Well, not in a third fight for Dogboe and in a rematch for Gonzalez, depending on who wins. So anyway, it's a must-win fight for both guys. It leads to a fight where they can fight for a world title and avenge a loss. To those who don't know, Joet Gonzalez is a 28-year-old fighter from California, 25-2, 15 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. He lost to Shakur Stevenson back in 2019, and he lost to Emmanuel Navarrete last year, back in October of last year. He was able to rebound from that loss earlier this year, back in March against Geo Santissima, won that fight by TKO in round number 9, and now here he is fighting Isaac Dogboe. Isaac Dogboe, to those who don't know, is a 27-year-old fighter from Accra, Ghana, 23-2, 15 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Former world champion at 122 pounds. He lost his world title against Emmanuel Navarrete back in 2018. They had a rematch in 2019. He ended up getting stopped in that fight, and since then he's won three fights in a row, coming off a win against Christopher Diaz, and now here he is fighting Joet Gonzalez. If you look at the rankings, Navarrete is considered one of the best fighters right now at 126 pounds. Joet Gonzalez, he's ranked number 10 by the Ring magazine. He's also ranked number 1 by the WBO and number 3 by the WBC. Isaac Dogboe, on the other hand, he is also up there in the rankings. He is currently ranked number 2 by the WBO, number 7 by the IBF, and number 5 by the WBC. So, like I said, a lot is at stake in this fight. And when it comes down to who will win, it all depends, in my opinion, on Joet Gonzalez. I think what he needs to do here is to move and fight from the outside and use his height and reach as an advantage. Joet Gonzalez is 5'6", with a 70-inch reach advantage. Isaac Dogboe is 5'4", with a 64-inch reach. Dogboe is a short fighter, and if he has that 2-inch height advantage and 4-inch reach advantage. If Joet Gonzalez fights smart in this fight throughout the entire fight, he will win if he fights smart. But that's if he continues to keep up the pace, and he doesn't tire down, and he doesn't slow down as the fight goes on. But if he decides to exchange and fight Isaac Dogboe in the middle of the ring, within range, in the inside, then Dogboe will break him apart and hurt him and win this fight. I think chances are it will most likely go the distance. Joet Gonzalez, if you go back to his losses against Emmanuel Navarrete and Shakur Stevenson, he took some beatings in that fight, especially the Navarrete fight. He took a beating in that fight, and he showed a lot of heart and determination. And I think he won't get stopped here. I think he has a very good chin, but fighting in the inside in this fight will be the wrong game plan for Gonzalez. And he definitely has what it takes to beat Dogboe. I think this fight could go either way, but like I said, it all depends on Joet Gonzalez, on how he fights and how he goes out there and stick to the game plan. Because the moment he decides to fight in the middle of the ring with Dogboe, that's when he'll start to slow down, and as the fight goes on, it will be close. It will be close. And man, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough pick. But if I have to pick somebody, I'm leaning towards Gonzalez, just by a little bit. But I won't be surprised if Dogboe pulls off a close win as well. It's gonna be a close fight. Might end up being controversial. I don't think so, though. I mean, both fighters. I don't think it will be that controversial. But it's definitely gonna be a close one. Majority decision win. Could go either way. And if I had to pick one, maybe Gonzalez. But honestly, my gut feeling is telling me Dogboe. My mind is telling me Gonzalez, but my gut feeling is telling me Dogboe. Man, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a great fight. So yeah, it's gonna be a close one. 7 rounds to 5, go either way. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Again, tune in July 23, 2022, ESPN Plus over at the Grand Casino in Hinckley, Minnesota. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.